Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Juan Benet, inventor of Filecoin and IPFS.
Hey everyone, great to be here with you. Today's a very special day for a number of reasons. First off, we're seeing this massive outage of infrastructure globally. Cloudflare, one of the best technology companies in the world, is a massive single point of failure, unfortunately, and is taking down a huge fraction of the internet. And you know, they're a great company, super great supporters of all kinds of great technology, amazing people. But yet, this failure shows what happens when we, as a society, depend on a single point of failure. We just can't do that. We need to have dependable, decentralized, robust foundations for our digital information, and we need systems that enable us to have a much better, much more dependable and trustable cloud system. So a bunch of us have been working towards this for many, many, many years. The other reason today is really special is that today marks the moment where a bunch of projects that a number of us have been working on for over 10 years are finally snapping together into place to enable a range of capabilities that should make these kinds of decentralized networks actually be able to take on the centralized cloud giants. So a lot of this story started with IPFS. Being able to have a verifiable, decentralized way of sharing information in a distributed peer-to-peer environment, being able to move the web from a hyper-centralized system into something that can be shared peer-to-peer in a distributed environment. A lot of that led to the creation of projects like libp2p, which give you this kind of peer-to-peer networking semantics that now power most of the blockchain infrastructure, and projects like IPLD that give us a way of building decentralized data structures to represent large-scale data, databases, and all kinds of things. Filecoin is a way of bringing together the storage resources of the planet to build the world's largest decentralized storage network, and a storage network that is programmable with markets and a lot of systems built in that enable you to build the kind of a suite of services, like the type of services that centralized cloud providers give you, but in a decentralized, robust way. The FVM, which shipped a few years ago, was the first major step in that direction to bring that kind of programmability into this layer. And today, the Filecoin community has been working on a range of components on top of FVM that enable this class of services to be built. And the timing is perfect, because now with the rise of AI systems that are now both consuming and generating gigantic amounts of data, and the rise of robotic systems that are coming in the next 3, 5, 10, 15 years that are going to add a truly gigantic and enormous amount of sensor data and kind of navigation path planning data. We want all of that kind of information to be stored and computed on in a decentralized, robust way, and not in hyper-centralized, very controlled single points of failure. So to talk more about the major suite of services that we're building, the Filecoin Onchain Cloud, I want to introduce Molly McKinley, who has been leading the Filecoin Onchain Cloud project.